Good morning, everyone. It must be 5 a.m. on a beautiful Monday of November the 2nd of 2020. One day until we elect the next leader of the free world. I'm Brandon Hardison with another edition of Hardison'S Tips. We do this for all sales, so we're going to get right to it because you're trying to get to work and we do not want to hold you up. Got a email, and so we do thank you. But someone right out of school doesn't want to go to college was asking about inside sales versus outside sales. So, what is the difference? Glad the interest is there. Let's quickly go through it. Can't give it all to you in just one. So, we'll do this in parts and we'll get to the next ones as the week goes through. So, outside or field, as it's called, sales reps work outside a formal office, formal team environment. They travel to meet many of their customers face to face, spending the majority of their time meeting clients and prospects in person. Now, keep in mind with COVID, a whole lot of this has changed, and we're doing a lot of things on things like Zoom. But the biggest thing between inside and outside sales is how does outside sales compares with inside? The ultimate objective is the same to close the deal, of course. However, the way that it's done between the two have some significant differences. When looking at outside sales, you are working autonomously mostly of the time on your own. The area around you is your office. And that's where you meet the people over the place. You spend quite a bit of time driving, catching bugs, as we say, around in your vehicle, depending on the size of your territory. Whereas in inside sales, you're more likely to be in a team environment in an office work setting. There are set hours depending on the industry that you're in, and you will likely make many more contacts with prospects and customers in a day since you're not spending any time driving around, getting around gatekeepers and security guards to get that appointment. A top performing sales strategy will include elements of both sides in and out as a strategy if you're looking at outside sales. So, what does an outside sales rep really do? Well, a day in the life of a sales rep can be broken up into following ways. One, we have to prospect for leads. If you do not already have a book of business, we have to go out and find a way to tell our story. So, according to a poll done by hotspot.com, when salespeople were asked what they struggle with the most, 42% said it was prospecting. It doesn't matter how good you are at selling. If you have nobody to talk to, that skill won't matter. In other words, you can't sell to an empty seat. Field sales reps need to be able to easily grab and use a variety of demographic and customer data to prospect effectively. Now, with the tool, like many tools that are out there, they can help you put in a whole lot of data about the prospect and their money, their company, their credit, the age, all kinds of things depending on what you're selling outside. And all that is good, but we still need to pick up the phone. We still need to knock on the door. We still need to talk to the gatekeeper. We still need to find ways to see how I can get to that potential customer prospecting. Some of you are going to have territories that are defined and restricted. How many people that you may know that say that they're always on airplanes and maybe their territory is national? Some people's territories are regional. Some people's territory can be within a certain mileage radius just calling on specific people, like 10 or 12 people in a 25-mile radius. Here's where the mapping comes in. And as I mentioned before, spending too much time in your car catching bugs zigzagging might not be the most effective way unless you're already comfortable and people know because you were prospecting and you did set a time that they are coming. So key thing that I can tell you as we wind this down for the first part, inside, outside. If you're a person that loves the phone and loves to interact that way, that would be good. If you're a person that hates not seeing the sun and you like your freedom going out into the territory, as long as you're not in a bar, as long as you're not home cutting the grass or just laying on the couch, outside sales gives you freedom, but it also gives you an opportunity to be a little bit more personal, a little bit more rapport building with that customer since you do see them face to face. Once again, Brandon Hardison, President of Champion Strategies, with a little bit of Hardison's tips, inside sale versus outside sales. And we'll pick the next part up on the next video. So, speaking for the entire Champion Strategies family, as always in parting, you go out